Hello, 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 hello. I am still here. I have a lot going on in life, so that's why you haven't seen me for a while. But I am still around right now. I'm outside trying to get a bit of fresh air before I carry on with work and things that are calling life, adulting. Who put adulting in place? Anyone know? Anyway, let me show you. Right now, I'm busy repotting some of my chilies. Plus, I have a plant that is in recovery and treatment from my daughter, which I've just repotted. I just repotted all these chilies from the tiny little cups into these. And poor things, it's freezing cold, but I had to bring them outside because I don't like to do this indoors because it gets rather messy. I just wanted to show you this root system. It's absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? So this pineapple chili is going to go into a new pot, just like all the others. Right, I'll get on and do that now. Okay, all the peppers have been potted up, and then in addition to that, I potted up the rosemary, which I've been rooting. It's taking forever to root. You're better off just buying a plant which is already made up. Got a couple of the tomato plants here because they're a bit wispy compared to the others, but I think I've learned a lesson, and I'll show you why I've learned a lesson. Basically, I've learned that it's better to start my tomatoes later in the season, so I'll have to try and remember when I started the tomatoes I currently have and start them later because I'm being inundated. Okay, right, this is my current problem. All the tomatoes are doing well. Excuse the heavy breathing, I've just been outside working. And as you can see, they're a little bit tall. And I think the honeycomb, I'm sure I saw honeycomb with a few what look like possible flowers somewhere, but I can't see it now. These guys need a lot of water, so I spend all my time watering. They're growing a bit too tall for the inside because of the lack of light. Even the snails are doing really, really well. Trying not to, because there's so many tomatoes, they're mixing in each other. But the snails are doing absolutely fantastic. I put 2 of the snails outside actually because, as you can see, the ones in the corner, they are also doing absolutely fine. And I just can't be doing with, with so much. And I know some people have had problems with silver grow, but even my peanuts are doing absolutely fine. I'm actually doing the peanut grow along. Unfortunately, my ones were started late, and I'm going to put some more in. But peanuts are supposed to have a very short growing season. I think it's something like 3 months only. And these are my peppers. This is a California Wonder. Started at the same time as the tomatoes were. And that was end of February. Or was it in March? I don't even remember. But they're doing absolutely hunky-dory fine. Problems. So next year, I think I will start my tomatoes 2 weeks later than I started them this year and see how I do. Oh, here is the honeycomb that is flowering. There you go, you see? Just there. I've just seen it at a glance. So in the end, I'll end up having to take some out and risking it because they're too many. And the greenhouse, my mini greenhouses only have one space which has a height high enough for these guys. So it makes it a little bit more challenging to work out how to deal with them. And also growing really well is my sweet potato, which I actually started off because it looked like it was producing its own slips. So I put it in a jug of water and it seems to be doing absolutely fine. So I'm pretty happy with that as well. But I can't say that I'm going to lack for tomatoes. I've just put some of my kale in my new bed there. As you can see on the outside, just there. And I've netted them because when cabbage whites can't find anything else, they attack the kale. So I'll wait till they're more established before I take it off. And that Swiss chard in the corner there is doing really well as well. Right, I think that's all for an update. I will get back to you when I have time. I'm going to be away for a week, so I'm going to have to leave instructions for my babies to be watered, because otherwise I'll come back to find them all dead. In fact, let me water them today, and then I'll leave them with more water, and I'll have to call and ask to see what they look like in order to decide whether or not I'm going to give them any more water, because it would be awful to come back and find all my tomatoes gone after a week away. Oh my God, there's another one that's also flowering. Look at that. That's another honeycomb, I'm sure. No, actually, that's a rosella. So this is a rosella that's already flowering. Save me. I'm not going to take the flowers off. We shall see how we go. Right, have a good day.